Russia and Ukraine fight for control of besieged Mariupol. Hundreds of thousands of residents remain trapped in the city, which has been besieged by Russian forces for more than 2 weeks. Russian and Ukrainian forces have continued to fight for the besieged port city of Mariupol, as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy appealed to Israel for help in pushing back the Russian assault on his country. Hundreds of thousands of residents remain trapped in the city, which has been encircled and bombarded by Russian forces for more than 2 weeks, with little if any food, water and power. Fighting continued inside Mariupol on Sunday, Regional Governor Pavlo Kirilenko said, and tearful evacuees from the devastated city on the Sea of Azov described how battles took place over every street. Russian forces bombed an art school on Saturday in which 400 residents were sheltering, but the number of casualties was not yet known, Mariupol's council said. Russia made no immediate comment on the alleged attack and denies targeting civilians. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelenskyy described the siege of Mariupol as a war crime. To do this to a peaceful city is a terror that will be remembered for centuries to come, he said late on Saturday. City officials said at least 2,300 people have died, with some buried in mass graves. Some who were able to flee Mariupol tearfully hugged relatives as they arrived by train Sunday in Lviv, about 1,100 kilometers (680 miles) to the west. Capturing Mariupol would help Russian forces secure a land corridor to the Crimea Peninsula at Moscow annexed from Ukraine in 2014. Putin says Russia's special operation is aimed at disarming Ukraine and rooting out dangerous nationalists. Western nations call it an aggressive war of choice and have imposed punishing sanctions aimed at crippling Russia's economy. The UN Human Rights Office said at least 902 Ukrainian civilians have been killed as of midnight Saturday, though it says the real toll is probably much higher. Ukrainian prosecutors said 112 children had been killed.